we're using to strip furniture. And this is my son Arthur. He did a tremendous amount of research into this, and we found a product that we wanted to take a chance on. And we've been using it for about 4 weeks. And here you can see it right here. This is just a beam of light, and it's hitting the varnish, and it's creating a flame right there at the bottom, and it's basically evaporating the varnish off of the piece and leaving just the wood behind. And you can see there's some smoke. So we right now we're working on ventilation and a few other issues, but it's a new product and we're kind of getting our feel from it, but I figure I'd go ahead and share it with you. Now, we're about 3 weeks into experimenting with this and finding better techniques. The distance and the amount of power, there's a lot of adjustments and there's a lot of different units you could purchase, affects the way this will work. Now, you can see right there, he's cutting into that corner right there, and you can see how that light just wraps right around that corner. Now, what you're seeing there isn't necessarily the light. It may be a little bit of a flame that's created by the varnish and the laser. I'm not too sure. There's not a tremendous amount of documentation on this stuff. It is a newer tool. It's a cutting edge tool. I mean, it's been around for a few years and other shops have been using it. But we figured it was time for us to take a shot on one and see how it works. And we've been very happy so far with the way this has performed. Now, these are expensive. You know, they're averaging about $15,000 to $20,000 per unit. They don't use a tremendous amount of power. I think this one uses 800 watts. The average hair dryer is usually 800 to 1200 watts, but it is a little bit of a complicated electrical situation. So we'll get into that later. Now, this is real time right here. So this is not sped up, not slowed down. This is just the pace that he's moving this across. He equates this a lot to stripping, spraying furniture. You kind of got to have real feel for what's happening and pay attention. You have to keep moving. If you stop, you will burn a line in the piece. If you're too close, you will burn a line. You can burn the piece or you can burn out the lenses. Now, we use about a lens a day. They're costing somewhere around $15 to $20. This is a Chinese product. Now, here you can see we're just blowing off all that dust, and that's what's left. That quick, that good a result. And the next thing we're going to do is just a little bit of an acetone wash on it. We're going to wipe it down with some acetone, which will break up the last little bits of that varnish, and you can see that beautiful wood that's left underneath. Now,